Yeah, new at 5:30, new solutions for a critical nursing shortage in Indiana.
We have a new law just signed by the governor that is going to allow more simulations in nursing schools. What does that mean? Well, Jenny Runovich went to the classroom today to see how that's going to play out in staffing across the state.
Yeah, guys, here's the issue. Schools have actually had to turn students away simply because they didn't have clinical placements available. So simulations can let more people in, get more people on the job. But you hear simulation and you wonder, what does that training really look like? We went to Ivy Tech today to find out.
Headache has improved. He says it's much better.
Nursing student Reba Chappell isn't in a hospital with a human patient.
Well, that blood pressure's coming back down. You said your head's starting to feel better?
But what you're watching is a real-time scenario teaching and testing her skills.
We're trying to make it as real as we possibly can.
A victim with a voice.
My head. Oh.
Family members in the room.
He's getting really sweaty.
You feel anything?
Diagnosis, treatment, and a few curveballs that all depend on her medical decisions in the moment.
She had to decide, ooh, I've got this order. Should I give it or not?
It could go 18 million directions, just like in a real patient room with a real patient. When you are in here, it is a fishbowl, literally. They are watching every move I make. Now his oxygen's back up to 95. And
simulations like this one at Ivy Tech's Lawrence campus are about to become more common. House Bill 1003, just signed into law by Governor Holcomb, allows nursing schools to replace some clinical hours with simulation hours using role play, technology, and mannequins. Half of their training in sim labs, half in hospitals.
So if we can increase our simulation up to 50% when needed, that will greatly help us move students through our program.
And that's the goal. The pandemic made a nursing shortage in Indiana much worse. So relaxed requirements will get more people into the pipeline and onto the job.
I definitely prefer to be in the hospital with patients. At the height of the pandemic, we couldn't get into hospitals.
Now they'll still get hands-on experience, just more of it here with real-time feedback on every case.
What went well? What didn't go well? What would we want to change next time and why?
We're working on our skills and gaining as much back as we can.
Now, some people say there's no replacing what you learn by treating real-life patients in a real-life hospital. So I did ask about that today, and Ivy Tech actually shared some interesting information. They were part of a nationwide study that compared students who had 10%, 25% or 50% simulation in place of those traditional clinical hours. Well, the data after a year showed no difference in any of those. So same competence, same knowledge, whether you're treating a mannequin or a real person. So really interesting and kind of cool to see it, in person today.